Last time on The Thai Life.
I should probably say that I have no experience running one of these. I sliced my thumb pretty bad.
All right, now that those guys are fed, I'm gonna show you the broody hen. Peaches is not okay. She's getting all puffy. She definitely doesn't want to be interrupted in her job here.
So not exactly sure why, but as I'm coming through, it seems to want to drop.
Yeah, it's going backwards.
So you can't put it on any other way. I'll show you.
Are you sure? And
It looks like it's backwards to me.
well, it doesn't. Yeah, that is backwards.
Thanks, neighbor.
You wanna? Good thing you came over. That didn't work very well. I have a problem here, and I don't know if it's the tension in the blade.
That's a Home Depot 2x4.
Assuming that this would be pretty straight and true, but I can see there's definitely camber in it. So I got to work at leveling this out a bit. And I don't think it's a total waste with the log, but I can do it with a couple different ways. So I'll level it 2 directions. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to pop this log off and start over. Spend some time getting this set properly. And then maybe there's also an issue with tension in the blade, but like this drop down, I don't even want to. That's horrible. Can you see how bad it is? Pretty wet too. Nice cut though. I think there's a combination of things happening here. I'm gonna have to Google up blade tension. And it could also be bark, but that's really bad. Joys of learning. I mean, like this is.
Oh, it's spongy.
Fungi.
Fungi, yeah.
You think that that would be true enough? Okay, so I've eyeballed this and I can see it's definitely much straighter. There was probably a good inch of camber in here on both sides. I've jacked it up. I think what's going to be probably best to do is come out here when it's a little bit darker with my laser and without a log and just shoot it in and just try and get it as close as I can. Makes me wonder though if it gets shifted or not when we're loading, but either way, I'm going to try it again. I also watched a quick video on putting the blade on. I didn't quite have it on right. You want to have the gullet of the tooth on the front of the flywheel, this side of the flywheel. So I've adjusted that. And then the tension is, I don't know exactly about the tension. So that could be the next problem. But I'm going to try to do another pass. Hopefully it's not twisting on me or tracking into the log. I'm going to give it another shot. I'm going to do smaller increments so hopefully I don't completely waste this. I want to use this for timber, not for testing, but it's on here, so let's give it a shot. It went really well till the end. I went in a little bit too fast here, wherever that spot was. And then we have a whole bunch of sawdust coming out. We got to figure out how to capture that. You're on the bad side for filming because it's shooting out that side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might look cool, but it's not. I don't think it's quite what you're. We want the sawdust for the garden. That's why we're using. That's why we're using dish soap, and we don't want diesel all over the ground. You open. So what they're saying is I can't think the gusset or the this part of the tube should line up with the flywheel, but if you open this one,
Yeah.
so that one actually looks close to good, but if we hold it here,
Is it going to run true though once you get it set up?
well, that's the thing, right? So it's finding that.
Is it touching the back of your?
Yeah, it is here. I'm
No, this part there.
Yeah, that's touching.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That
You're touching. If you lift up your blade.
Yeah.
Good.
Is he touching? Yep. Okay, that's good.
So
Yep.
hang on to that for a sec. Watch your.
Okay.
You good still?
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, it pulls it away, right?
Yeah. But you can't. You see, James, you can move these. This thing here ahead.
Yeah, the whole pad and everything.
Yeah. Because
It's
then.
pretty close though.
Yeah. No, close. It's got to be. Believe me, it has to take up the pressure on this guy at the back here.
Is that one touching or not?
Well, I think, yeah, when you put pressure against it, it will be, yeah. It's not that, you see, if it's unequal, then you got a problem.
Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna put a little more tension on it. I'll move that one forward.
Okay. I think it ran really nice and true this time. You'll tell by, oh yeah, I can tell just the way that it slides off.
Oh, that's not.
You can tell just the way it's sliding off. Yeah.
Drop it there.
Nope.
What was that? Fourth time's the charm?
Oh my God, that's straight.
So what you want to do is cut wood, not your thumb.
Yeah. Well, you're off to the races now, James. You got her.
Don't laugh at my shoveling skills.
I call you the dainty shoveler.
I just wanted to show you what I'm planning on planting today. So I've already planted sugar peas in the outside garden along the edges of the fence there. And I think I'm going to plant, I have some spinach and some arugula. And some pak choy. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's how I pronounce it anyway. So all cold weather leafy green. And I think I have a ton of lettuce in my seed pack. So I think I'm going to go get a little packet of lettuce and try that. And I was thinking I have extra sugar snap peas. So I might do a line in this lower bed here. Because they're only going to be for the first couple of months of summer, and then they're going to be done. And I think they flower, so that will be nice along the window here.
You wait.
Hey. If you're new to our channel and you're curious about how we built this, James built this glass timber framed greenhouse. It was the first greenhouse and planting thing that we built when we moved to our property a few years ago. We have a whole series, a whole playlist of videos of the building process, but we did a video start to finish, sort of a time lapse type of a thing. And it's actually our #1 most viewed video. We have over 400,000 views on it. Spoiler alert, we got the glass for free from our neighbor. So just letting you know that before you go ahead and watch the video. But anyway, it doesn't matter. This thing is awesome. And if you're curious at all as to how we built it and how much it cost to build it, I will link the video in the description. Oh, don't break any more tempered glass.
That was not me.
What was it?
You broke glass.
Oh, yeah. That's in one of the videos in the playlist. I don't remember which one.
Did you see where that sawdust is coming out of there?
Yeah.
Think a guy could put a bucket on it somehow?
It's yeah. Well, the sawdust seems awful fine, so are you sure your blade is good and sharp?
No.
Huh?
No?
Yeah, it looks to me like it's like you can tell by the sawdust. And
It's cutting nice though.
I know, but it's just the sawdust is pretty fine. I noticed that Bob.
His is heavy.
Huh?
His is heavy. He has also leaves more like it's almost like hair.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's standing on the blade. Okay, I'm gonna bring this back and you can check out your sawdust. Ready? Ooh. Put your hands in there.
Oh, smells so good.
I know.
Oh, that's nice. It's like brown sugar.
You get 2 passes out of that.
Sweet Jimmy rig.
Catches most of it. Quite a bit anyway. Honesty. Okay, so we have the bulk of the wane out of the timber that we're milling. So we're going to show you what wane is. Okay, babe? Do you remember what it is? We'll go down to that end. There's still a bit of wane in the beam there.
It's the stuff we don't want.
Yeah. So you can see it here. It's where there was part of the round log. So this would be wane where it's not square. Typically don't want that. But we're going to cut 4 inches down because we're 10 inches across and we're making 4 by 10 beams. Worst case scenario, the lengths won't work. Of course, as a tree grows, it gets smaller near the top. So it is challenging to get the larger pieces out of it. And I'm a rookie at milling. So I'm doing small pieces at a time just to familiarize myself with the mill and then also the process. Yeah, so I think we'll be close. I might actually cut both of them out of the top side because I've got more wane on the bottom on this one. So just got to do a couple adjustments and then we're gonna cut the big pieces. The visual progress ones, right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to cut this 4 inches. So that'll give me a place to line the blade up to. This is mounted over here, so it's fixed for height. Should be because it's on the rails. At least I can see it on the tape, right? I've been trying to mark with my pencil and it doesn't work, and the only other thing I've got is a jiffy. So the next log I put up, I think I'm going to cut the end so it's fresh, and then I can mark it better. Once it's up, I have to do it with the chainsaw. And then it's going to be, yeah, somewhat square to everything and just all around easier. Let's try this out. I've got a mark here too that I measured down. So hopefully the laser shows up and we're cutting just below my mark, which is where I want it to be. That's a bit of a check. It's a little bit further ahead because it's 4 inches up from the laser. Is it showing up, you think? Hard to tell.
Yep.
Nice. Be a good little check, and then that stays attached and I can check along the way. Make sure we're good. So these take a bit of tension off the blade as you're going with a heavier piece. Someone said that's a good idea. Makes sense. There's our first beam.
Well, we got our first beam milled successfully. This beam is going to be going across the front windows of the greenhouse, the rammed earth greenhouse. So James is going to be loading this up onto the Zoom boom, bringing it over to the greenhouse area and covering it in tarp so it stays out of the sun, I'm assuming to dry. We still have to cut down this one.
Yeah.
So it's the same size as this one.
It will be. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it over in the Zoom boom, lay it under some tarps, let it dry out slowly.
Well, just, yeah, it's going to help it to not. The direct sun causes it to dry out too quickly, and it can cause it to twist or warp or crown. Yeah.
So I would call this a big success. First time ever, James and of course me, using a mill. This thing is awesome. It works great. Definitely lots of trial and error to get to this point, but this is just the beginning of a ton of wood that we're going to be able to mill and save us a ton of money and be able to make our own wood to build the greenhouse.
The only thing that would make this cooler is if we logged this off our property.
I know.
So, of
It's from around here though.
course. Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of wood is this? Is it a tamarack?
It's fir. This one's fir. Yeah. You could see the bark.
Yeah, it looked tamaracky to me.
No, tamaraki is more. It could be. Larch and fir are the same. Very similar.
And large is the same.
I shouldn't even talk like I know about it because I really don't. I know if I see one with the needles, I can tell you.
Yeah.
The bark, no.
We're not really wood connoisseurs.
Woodsy. We just live in the woods.
We're woodsy, but not that kind of woodsy.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go make dinner.
Sweet. It's a long beam. 22 feet.